What is up, Shady Spotlight crew? We're kicking things off with a story that had everyone talking. Sir Elton John posts some seriously worrying snaps from a hospital bed, sparking immediate concern among fans worldwide. Was this a genuine health crisis for the legendary Rocket Man, or is there more to this story than meets the eye? We've got all the details on what had the music world holding its breath. But hold on, because the story doesn't end there. Just when we thought Sir Elton John was recovering, he's spotted out and about, looking sharp and enjoying a major sporting event. We're talking about Elton John at Vicarage Road, soaking in the atmosphere of a big match. How did he go from a hospital bed to the stands so quickly? We're breaking down this incredible turnaround. And the hits just keep coming. We're diving into the legendary, the iconic, the one and only Spinal Tap. Their much-anticipated return is here with Spinal Tap. The end continues. And let me tell you, it's as wild and hilarious as you'd expect. We've got the inside scoop on what happens in the movie, including some surprising cameos and twists that will leave you laughing out loud. From hospital bed scares to stadium cheers and the return of a beloved mockumentary band, it's been a wild ride with Sir Elton John and the Spinal Tap crew. Stick around as we break down every shocking detail, every hilarious moment, and every fan reaction. Make sure you're subscribed and the bell is on, because you absolutely do not want to miss what's next on Shady Spotlight. Elton John's hospital bed shock, real crisis or hilarious hoax? Sir Elton John has a knack for keeping us on our toes, and this week was no exception. The legendary singer sent shockwaves through his fanbase by sharing a series of alarming photos on Instagram, showing him seemingly confined to a hospital bed, complete with dazzling rhinestone-encrusted leg casts and a neck brace. Surrounded by balloons, flowers, and get-well-soon cards, the images painted a picture of a serious health predicament, causing immediate concern among his millions of followers. Fans quickly flooded his comments section with messages of support and worry, with one pleading, "Elton scare us like that." Another expressed their relief, "Scared me for a minute there. So glad you're okay?" The star, who has previously been open about his ongoing hip and back issues, and even underwent hip surgery in 2021, had many convinced this was a genuine health scare. His past health struggles, including a brief hospitalization in France last summer, only amplified the concern. However, the elaborate setup was a masterclass in misdirection. It was soon revealed that this dramatic hospital scene was all part of the promotional stunt for the upcoming mockumentary sequel. Spinal Tap II, the end continues. Observant fans noticed behind-the-scenes shots in the same carousel that showed Elton on stage monitors and the glittering casts being removed on a soundstage. This confirmed the whole ordeal was a meticulously planned part of the film's marketing, featuring Elton alongside fellow music icon Sir Paul McCartney. The public reaction was a mix of relief and amusement. While many fans expressed their frustration at being initially fooled, there was also widespread appreciation for Elton's signature flair and sense of humor. The incident highlighted the deep connection fans feel with the beloved artist and their shared concern for his well-being, even as they were entertained by his elaborate prank. But don't let this hospital drama fool you. Elton John's week was far from over. Get ready to trade the hospital gown for a jersey as we head to the stadium for Sir Elton's next big appearance. Elton John's stadium surprise, from hospital scare to football fandom. Talk about a quick recovery. Just days after causing a global stir with his hospital bed photos, Sir Elton John was back in the spotlight, this time at Vicarage Road, cheering on Watford FC. The 78-year-old music legend, who is a former chairman and lifelong fan of the club, was spotted in high spirits, enjoying the match against Blackburn Rovers. Elton, known for his flamboyant style, didn't disappoint. He sported a brand-new Watford jersey, released just that week, layered under a sharp black blazer, complemented by his signature chunky blue glasses and black trousers. He was seen engaging in conversation, looking every bit the dapper supporter, proving that his passion for the club remains as strong as ever. He even shared his excitement about the new jersey, stating, "My passion for this club has never died, and I'm so proud of this club, ever since I was 5 years old. It's in my heart and my soul, you can't get rid of it." The new kit itself draws inspiration from his early years supporting the team, his Diamonds Hits compilation, and features the iconic E logo and the Happy Hornet badge. The public reaction to seeing Elton so vibrant and engaged at the football match was overwhelmingly positive. After the initial concern from his hospital bedpost, fans were delighted to see him healthy and enjoying himself. It served as a brilliant counterpoint to his earlier stunt, showcasing his resilience and his deep-rooted connection to both music and sport. Many praised his ability to transition from a staged, rocked too hard scenario to a genuine display of club loyalty. From the roar of the crowd to the silver screen, Elton John's week continued to be full of surprises. Next up, we're diving into the hilarious, long-awaited return of a legendary mockumentary band that's sure to rock your world. Spinal Tap's encore, What Happens in the End Continues end credits. The legendary mockumentary band Spinal Tap is back, and they've brought their signature brand of chaos and comedy with them in Spinal Tap II. The End Continues. More than 4 decades after the original, This Is Spinal Tap redefined the genre. The fictional British heavy metal band reunites for one last, tumultuous show, with documentarian Marty Dai-Berge back behind the camera. The film follows Nigel Tufnell, David St. Hubbins, and Derek Smalls as they navigate their contractual obligation to play a final concert after a 15-year hiatus. As expected, their reunion is anything but smooth, filled with eccentricities and the usual bad luck that follows the band. The plot thickens during the end credits, which roll with a series of mockumentary clips that are as entertaining as the main film. One of the most talked-about scenes involves a star-studded performance of Stonehenge, featuring Elton John. However, in true Spinal Tap fashion, the monumental performance takes a disastrous turn when the full-scale Stonehenge monument collapses, crushing Elton, Derek, David, and Nigel. The aftermath sees them all in hospital beds, sporting casts, much like Elton's recent promotional stunt. This scene even includes a humorous interaction with Elton's husband, David Furnish, who is understandably protective. The end credits continue to showcase the band members healing and returning to their previous lives, with David composing for podcasts, Nigel running a cheese guitar shop, and Derek managing a glue museum. The film also features cameos from other music legends like Sir Paul McCartney, who offers his take on why musicians continue performing into their 70s. The credits even touch on Nigel's past inventions and Derek's surprising revelation about David's wife, adding layers to the band's already complex history. The audience reaction has been one of pure delight and nostalgia, with fans praising the film for staying true to the spirit of the original. The end credit scenes, in particular, have been lauded for their creative storytelling and hilarious callbacks, offering a satisfying conclusion to the Spinal Tap saga, while also leaving the door open for Spinal Tap III. From music legends and stadium cheers to the epic finale of a beloved mockumentary. But what's next for the Shady spotlight? We're wrapping it all up with a lightning round recap. Spinal Tap's chaotic comeback, What Really Happens in the End Continues. Get ready for the ultimate rock and roll reunion, because Spinal Tap is back with Spinal Tap II. The End Continues, and it's every bit as hilariously disastrous as fans hoped. Decades after This Is Spinal Tap gave us a comedic masterclass in the music industry's absurdities, Marty Dai-Berge returns to document the fictional British heavy metal band's final, contractually obligated concert. This time, Nigel Tufnell, David St. Hubbins, and Derek Smalls are back together after a messy 15-year breakup, promising one last, epic show. The film doesn't shy away from the band's infamous knack for attracting trouble. The climax, as revealed through the movie's extensive end credits, features a spectacular, albeit catastrophic, performance of their iconic song, Stonehenge. Joined by none other than Sir Elton John, the band attempts to recreate the legendary monument, but in true Spinal Tap fashion, it all goes spectacularly wrong. The full-scale Stonehenge collapses, tragically crushing Elton, Derek, David, and Nigel. A chaotic twist that mirrors Elton's own recent, albeit staged, hospital photos. Following the Stonehenge mishap, the end credits reveal the band members recovering in the hospital, complete with casts, as Marty Dai-Berge continues his documentary. We even get a humorous exchange between Elton John and his husband, David Furnish, about filming the aftermath. The film cleverly weaves in cameos from music royalty, including Sir Paul McCartney, who shares his thoughts on why artists keep performing into their golden years. The narrative also explores the band members returning to their post-disbandment lives, David composing for true crime podcasts, Nigel running a cheese and guitar shop, and Derek managing a glue museum, before hinting at the possibility of future rock and roll cruises. Fans have reacted with overwhelming enthusiasm, celebrating the film's faithful return to the mockumentary's roots. The detailed and humorous end credit sequences have been a particular highlight, providing closure while simultaneously teasing the enduring, chaotic spirit of Spinal Tap. The public response underscores the enduring appeal of the band and the genius of Rob Reiner creation, with many already speculating about a potential Spinal Tap III. From hospital scares to stadium cheers and the epic, chaotic return of Spinal Tap. We've covered it all, but don't go anywhere. We're about to wrap up this explosive episode. And that's a wrap on another whirlwind episode of Shady Spotlight. We saw Sir Elton John masterfully prank his fans with hospital bed photos for the Spinal Tap II sequel, only to be seen later in top form at a Watford FC match. We then dove deep into the hilarious chaos of Spinal Tap. The end continues, revealing all the wild twists and turns, including that unforgettable Stonehenge disaster and the star-studded cameos. If you loved this episode, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Shady Spotlight for more exclusive entertainment news, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll see you next time.